What's up, Sonic Gang? In this video, we're going to be talking about the brand new updated enemy defenders. This update's interesting, and you could probably see why it's interesting from just my background in the lobby, but we'll get into that in a second. Let's first look at what they added. So, to celebrate the launch of Red 1 in theaters, we are proud to launch an event, or exclusive Red 1 raid event. So yeah, enemy defenders collab with Red 1, the movie, which is pretty interesting. I never think they would do that, like collab with a movie, since they're mostly anime themed. But I guess it happened. So what they did for the collab is they added a new exclusive raid, Red 1, help Callum, Drift, and Jack O'Malley defend Santa and save Christmas. They also added a new unit that you get from the raid, a new exclusive unit, Garcia, with an awesome freeze ability only attainable during the event. I wonder how that freeze ability works. Maybe it'll it's a really OP freeze ability. Something, I don't know. Also, I wonder how good Garcia is. Obtain Christmas cookies to evolve Garcia. New raid shop will sell wishes to commemorate the event. This is pretty cool. So now you can grind wishes or a lot faster. New elements. This is actually really cool right here. Like this edition, or this thingy, is really cool. Units have now assigned elements, with some including dual elements. So yeah. All units have elements, even the farm units. They all have elements now, as you can see from down here. Some have one element, like Lunar Empress, but my other units have dual, which is pretty cool. And each element is strong against other elements and weak against other elements. Which there's supposed to be a type chart, but it's not here. I'll probably have on screen the type chart later when I talk about the elements. New elemental stages. Every story map has one elemental stage. These stage includes enemies with elements. Each stage has enemies spawning with different elements. You gain skill points for your units in these stages. Now, my favorite thing about this update, new skill tree system. Units can be stronger than ever. Use skill points to upgrade skills. Plan strategically and choose one out of the 5 final ending paths. Earn skill points by defeating elemental enemies that share your unit's elements. This adds so many possibilities to building your unit or your units. It's crazy, dude. And then the notes: Infinite and Tower Eternity will have elements after the current season leaderboard ends, which is pretty cool. And the element chart is pre-alpha and might change on future updates. This is to create new metas for new updates and leaderboard seasons. This is also pretty interesting. So different metas will be good for different seasons, as it looks like. So yeah, now let's actually see the stuff in game. So starting with the lobby, as you can see, the rock is now in the lobby. There's presents and snow and stuff too, and a snow effect. So if you talk to the rock, he says stuff about join stuff, or because we have a code red or something, Santa's under attack. And if you click suit up, you equip a cosmetic that's custom to this event. Oh, hold on, I gotta redo it. There you go. So this is what it looks like. It looks really nice, actually. I really like how it looks. Really nice. Alright, so here's the new raid, the Red 1 Hanger raid. You can get the new exclusive Garcia unit, Christmas cookies, which is the evolution item, and then raid shard snow. And then there's also Santa here for some reason. I don't know why he's just here, but he's just here hanging out. He also go to this one, it's the same raid. And then obviously when there's a new raid, there's also a new shop. You can get relics, risky dice, frostbinds, Garcia, Christmas cookies, and then the wish right here for 350. So yeah, I wonder how good Garcia is. I hope he's really good, like secret level maybe, or his freeze ability makes him really good. But I'll probably see and I'll probably have a showcase for him sometime soon when I get him. But yeah, on to the next thing. Let's talk about the new element system. So every evolved unit has 2 elements, as you can see. And every unevolved unit, or units that don't have evolution, will have 1 element. Except for farm units, they just stay one element, which is basic. I don't think any other unit has basic other than probably the rares, something like that, I guess. But yeah, and if you hover over your unit's elements, they'll tell you the strengths and weaknesses, but it gets covered up by the passive and ability, which they probably didn't realize. So I'd say they should probably move it on the right side instead, because there's a lot more space here. They can put it like at the top and then just have all the space for the element, like weaknesses and stuff. And so, yeah. And then the new elemental modes that you can play, or in the story mode, it's under like the 6 chapters elemental mode. It gives you ancient relics. I think the higher or the harder the farther the story mode, the more ancient relics it gives. So each story mode has its own set of elements. The first couple story modes have like one element, so like only that type of element will spawn in there, or like in there. And then I think the leaderboard ones have multiple. Yeah, these have multiple. And then Underwater City has a ton, and then Magma Cave have a ton. And also Magma Cave and Underwater City give you the most ancient relics for elemental mode. And elemental mode lasts 25 waves, and you can press play again, so technically it's macroable. So if you want, you could macro it for ancient relics. Not sure if they like wanted to do that, but yeah, you could. Hopefully they don't nerf it, because ancient relics are really annoying to get, and I want to get the new units from the special banner. I haven't been able to get a single one because my luck has been really bad. But yeah, I really like this change because I really like this addition because like it lets you make your own team, and you gotta like think smartly. What would be a good team for a certain mode? And when Tower of Eternity and the leaderboard reset, those will have elements and stuff. So then like you gotta think even more, like what would be the best for this infinite mode. But yeah, now that we're done talking about elements, let's get into the final thing. This is the final part of the update, the new skill tree. You access it by like this tree right here next to summon. And then you select a unit. I'll use Dragon Mage as an example. So when I open this up, it'll pull this thing up, this skill tree. And yeah, so you can buy these skills for skill points, and you can like pick a path you want to go for. These give you different buffs and various stuff. So like if I go left path, I can get ranged, boss damage, critical chance, and I can pick again right or left. This one gives me damage over time or upgrade cost. And then if I pick left again and go right, I can get Elemental Ninja, which increases damage by 50%, increases damage over time by 50%, and damage by 30%. My bad, I said that wrong. But yeah, this new skill tree is really cool, honestly, because like you can build your units however you want. It's up to you. You can build them for like the best, like for like leaderboards. Or if you want to build one for Tower of Eternity, you want to get like upgrade costs less, I guess. So then like you can place them down and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty cool thing. And you can reset your skill points if you click here, reset skill tree. But the problem is that, or not the problem, but like this, like if you reset it, you only get half the skill points you spent. So like I spent 250 here, and if I reset it, I'll only get like I think 125 back. Yeah, because it's half, so you get 125 back. So you can't just constantly like spend your points and then get it back and then go for another path without having to grind again. So spend your points carefully. And then in order to get points, you need to kill an enemy in elemental mode with its corresponding element. So that means, for example, Dragon Mage has Mystic and Fire. So I gotta go into story mode, find an elemental mode that has Mystic or Fire as its like one of the elemental enemies. So this one has Fire and Mystic. So if I go into this mode and my Fire Dragon or Dragon Mage, kills those units or those mobs, he'll get skill points, which then I can spend in the skill tree. This is definitely one of the best changes because like this, like I said, just gives so much building opportunities. And honestly, really cool. It lets you continue getting your units better even after getting the best trait on them. Like if you want to go for like different things, also different traits would be better with different paths. So yeah, it's just up to how you want to make your unit. My final thoughts on this update. It's honestly one of my favorite updates, probably my top 3 favorite updates. I really like the skill tree. It gives so much like ways to build your unit however you want for like what you want it to do. And then the elemental mode will make going for like leaderboard runs and what else? I'm trying to think. And Tower of Eternity runs way funner because like you gotta think smartly. You can't just use the same unit over and over again and expect to win all the time. So yeah, you gotta think. And then the raid, pretty interesting actually, because that means that gives us opportunities to like get more collabs in the future. Maybe we'll get like cool movie collabs every once in a while. Who knows? But I it's probably the like least thing I was gonna expect. Like I don't know why they did like a movie collab, especially since I thought we were gonna get like a Halloween update, but it's a Christmas update kind of. Thank y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.